because we have not returned to the principles of the establishment of this country. And here's the thing that I fear most. There's no accountability, folks, in politics. And the thing that the Tea Party has accomplished quite well is we have demanded, whether or not we've gotten it, we have demanded of the Republican traditionals or establishment accountability. We haven't gotten it, but my problem is, and this is what I fear most, the Democrats on the other side, if the perception is more than the reality of failure. Because when you can see with this Obamacare, it's failing big time, but just because he intended to do well, they're not holding him accountable. And, if we get a passing grade for failure, then there's only one path this country will go in. And I fear that the Democrats will not meet us on the common ground of holding accountable not only the Republican Party, but the Democrat Party accountable for failure. Now, we've got plenty of failure, and I see Wes coming in now, so we're going to go ahead and invite Wes to come on in. Give Wes a big hand, folks. This is Wes Gary. Wes, thank you so much. Bill, I'm going to introduce you a little bit and let you speak. I'll finish my thoughts. Now, I have spoke to you before about Wes. He's going to be running in convention to unseat our lieutenant governor. And this is not, this is a repercussion. The reason Wes is running, and the reason that I have given him my support, is the accountability that I was speaking about earlier. The Republican Party isn't being held accountable to the Tea Party standards. And it is only a repercussion. It is not a revenge that we're after. We're not wanting to remove. Brian Calley is a decent person. He's a Christian. He works in the Awana program in his church. He's a decent person, but the thing is, his politics has failed us because he decided to back the program that the conservatives in the Republican Party and the platform of the Republican Party did not agree with. And he decided